bottle until it get hollow.
What is up, everybody? Rez back here again, and today I got a good product here that I'm gonna be reviewing slash installing. And this was sent over. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. East Detailing steering wheel, right here. They went over and I reached out to them. I really liked how their products look, and I wanted to test it out for myself. And they said they wanted to work with me. So this is what we're gonna be installing. I went with the Alcantara one because I really like the way the Alcantara feels. Nice and grippy there with the red stripe in the middle. So that's what we're gonna actually be installing today. The packaging is pretty awesome. It does come with the instructions inside, and then it's right here. They have it printed right here, so it's pretty awesome. So we're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna not go really step by step on how to do it, but I will be giving you a little bit of tips and tricks on how I'm gonna do it using the instructions, and pretty much see how that goes. All right, let's get right to it. So right out the box here, or the bag, whatever you want to call it, it has these the toolkit here. It comes with a needle, two things of thread, some double-sided tape, this pry tool slash stuffing tool. Comes with the actual wheel and the instructions, both with pictures, because you know I'd be like a visual learner. And then they also have some instructions here. And I don't know how to sew, but it seems pretty simple, so we're just gonna get right to it and get over to the car, start doing this thing. All right, so I just wanted to show a quick before of the steering wheel before I take it off, or before I change it. My steering wheel is not really that bad. It's got a little imperfections here and there, but for being from 2003, I think my steering wheel is pretty good. However, I did want to go with something a little bit different, but while still keeping the OEM wheel, which is why I think that East Detailing is a pretty good product to go to if you like the way the OEM steering wheel looks, but you kind of want a little bit of a flair, a little bit of a difference there. So initially I was deciding that I might take the steering wheel off, but I think I'm actually going to leave the steering wheel on and just work it like that so you can see how to do it the way that I'm going to be doing it. All right, so let's go ahead and start this. I went ahead and did was I took a damp shop towel. As you can see, it's pretty dirty now, and I just wiped it off, making sure I can take off any extra little bit of grease or any White Castle dirt from last video. Just try to get it nice and clean, because we are going to be putting the 3M tape, and then might as well just clean the rest of it while we're here. But it did come out pretty dirty. Once that's off, then I'm going to take another shop towel and just make sure everything's dry, and then we'll go ahead and start the process here. Slid it over. It can be pretty tricky when you're working with it, just to get it perfectly lined up, but as of now I have it here. And the good thing about when working with the Evo is that you can actually pop these little clips off here and then just tuck it in there. It does come with the pry tool, so you can do it, but that's gonna actually be the first thing that I'm gonna do. Once I get it lined up, I'm actually gonna put like the 3M tape on here to make sure it's fastened, and then I'm gonna go ahead, make sure it's straight, and then I'll take these little clips off, and then I'll tuck those in first before we actually start with the actual sewing process. So let's get right to that. I brought the GoPro out so I can show you guys what I'm doing first person view, but I didn't film that in the GoPro. What I did to pop these little clips out, they're right over here. What I did is I just used a screwdriver flathead, and I kind of like went up against the leather here, so like this, and then kind of just pried it out. This one came out real easy, but the other two gave me some issues, so I did use this, and it came out real easily. Didn't damage the steering wheel or anything. Now I've lined everything up, so we're gonna go ahead and start the 3M process, and then tucking in those pieces there. Even removing these little clips, it still was a pain in the butt, but we got this part done. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and start the sewing process, so wish me luck. From what I'm reading is that you need like 2 to 3 times the length of this in order to be able to successfully do it all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the 3M tape off, and then we're going to just start sewing. We got the first corner down. It's not that hard, but it does require patience. That's something that I'm gaining as I'm doing it here. And you want to make sure that you give yourself more than enough string. You're going to have extra because it comes with a bunch. So just use more than the recommended amount, because I didn't have enough at the end here when it came to making the little knot, so I had to make a different knot because I couldn't make the right knot, but it still works. So that's just my advice. Use extra string there so you have some. My GoPro ran out of battery, So I don't have it right now. I think I might go put it to charge and then come back out, do this side, and then for the top maybe get a clip of the GoPro here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So you want to make sure you keep going in that X pattern and don't skip any holes. Some people will skip some. I just recommend you get enough thread. Just use just go through every single stitching that's in there. And like an X pattern, make sure you keep it tight every time. The string can handle it. Just make sure you go under both strings that the steering wheel comes with, and then just pull it tight. And just like that, I showed a few clips and it's done. I did mess it up a little bit because of my impatience. However, I do feel like it's pretty awesome, and I know if they ever send me any more products, I would love to give it another shot. I know I can do better second time around, but overall I really like how it looks. I like the OEM look, and now I have that Alcantara wheel to go with it. So overall I'd give this product like 9 out of 10, not only because they sent it to me for free to review, but because one of my favorite mods, as you've seen in my other videos, has to be like a good steering wheel, and the Evo already comes with a good steering wheel. In my opinion, it comes with a great steering wheel. The only thing is that sometimes the leather goes out, and it's not any material that's better than leather in a sense, or pretty much. So what this does is it allows you to take your stock wheel and pretty much transform it into an aftermarket looking wheel with aftermarket material. However, you still have that stock wheel, which is what I really like about this. I say it's probably like a 7 out of 10 difficulty if you don't take it off of the car, which honestly I was being lazy and I also didn't have the right tools to do it. But overall, I definitely think that it was worth it to do this. As you can see, here's the wheel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a few driving clips right now and just seeing how it does. But overall, I think it was really great. Definitely learned a lot. I think if I had another chance, I'd do a little bit better, but great product. Let's go out and test it out on the road. Well, I forgot to film an outro for this video that you're watching right now, but I gotta say it's been about a week since I installed the steering wheel, and I gotta say that I really do like the product. I feel like it's made of very good quality, high quality stuff. Great DIY project to try if you're getting into modding your car. Not too expensive, and you can use my promo code RES2020 at East Detailing to save yourself up to 20%. So check it out. Great holiday gift, I think, in my opinion. But you guys already know what to do. I'll catch you guys next time. Always remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Rez out. We're out of here.
Feel me? I might sip up this bottle until it get hollow.